What's up, guys? It is Sunday, April 9th. It's 12:10 a.m. And this is going to be a little update before I hit the road, go to Logan Airport and hop on a plane to Florida to go on a cruise it's until Sunday. So the following Sunday, so a week. So happy Easter to everybody for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to get caught up on some of these things in the Discord, answer them here, as well as we're going to go into a few charts. We're going to look at Bitcoin because unfortunately there's going to be a big move while I'm gone. But it's all right because we got Eric in the Discord. He's got that white glove on deck. We got Coco. She's going to be in there. She's going to be helping out. We got Alan in there. And I have Wi-Fi on the boat. So I'll still be chiming in as well too. And anything huge happens, I'll keep people updated on it. So I'm going to cover Bitcoin. We're going to go over the sector detector, the Stargate sector detector, and some other things that I had shared or kind of hooked up before I leave today. So let's go into it. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment and a like. And definitely subscribe because we're going to be dropping a whole lot of stuff when we get back, man. We're going to go off. We're going to be doing newsletters, deep dives, market updates, getting back at it. So definitely subscribe. And now let's jump into it. So I had released a video earlier. XRP, huge bull run ready to kick off. Let's take a look. If you haven't seen that already, you're going to want to see that. Come join the Discord. The link will be in the bio. But you're going to want to see this because it was probably my eyes bulged when I came across this the other day. And until we get that 3-day sell now, direction is up for sure. So, but I had mentioned in our kind of premium channels here, I think it was in Day Trade Dogs. Yeah. So, no, it was in... Oh, no, it wasn't here. So we're going to see a huge move at XRP in the 14 hours. So in about 6 to 8 hours now, we're going to see a big move out of XRP. Be on guard for a potential 10% drop to 46 cent area with a flash crash wick to then a super hard bounce back above 50 cents. I'm watching that as a scenario. So the reason why I say 14 hours because we're coiling up right here. So we're going to see something, but definitely be on guard for that. And we'll cover that when we go into XRP here. So then another thing was, I'll be doing the sector detector video in this for Jay. And then Eric, I sent you that Bifrost tutorial. Once you get set up with that, let me know. And I'll send you kind of the rest of the steps that you're going to want to do. And we're actually going to dive into this more in depth on this video right here because it's about the passive income strategy. So we're going to talk about that a bit. Shannon, I will hit the DM about what you were messaging about. And then Patty, I'm going to see if Alan's available for you tomorrow to situate you, or just by watching this video, you might be able to do it. So we'll get into that as well too. So if we go to the day trades, so new little updates. So in this day trades channel with the bone, you have automated signals coming straight from TradingView into the Discord for a whole bunch of altcoins that are tradable on Femex because you can see how like engine USDT.P, that's the Femex ticker. So I set these up with the Femex charts and the certain time frames. I think I set it up for the 2 hour, the 1 hour, the 3 hour, the 30 minute, 20 minute, 15, 10, 5 minute, and 3 minute. It will only flash the 5 minute and 3 minute confirmations. Actually, I don't think I did the 3 minute. It will only flash the 5 minute. No, I did. So right here, see how it flashes only the confirmation signal for the 3 minute and the 5 minute, but it will send the warning signals for anything above the 3 and the 5. So that's all set up for you guys. Throwing a little bone in there so you can get automated signals sent right to there for day trades. So you don't have to kind of be eyeing everything out on the charts and kind of flipping through them. You can kind of just come here and take a look and see if you see some patterns picking up where you can then strike on a day trade. So those are all hooked up. And then also in the Day Trades Dogs channel, I had sent a little resource here. And I'll put it somewhere else too so you guys can have it real close. But right here. So I'll reshare this in the Discord and kind of mention it so you guys have it. But this morning, so it's the Stargate's day trading screener template. So you can use this, you click it, and then you just do copy in the top right, and then you do save, and then your chart will pop up with it. And then basically it's the screener that is sending alerts straight up into the Discord for that automated channel that I just showed you. So, but then you'll be able to have it on your charts here. So right here under charts. So if I'm talking about right now, we're on the 30-minute chart. engine and storage have 30-minute prepare to buy soons, where everything else had buy nows. Bitcoin had a sell now about 18 hours ago. So you're going to have the screener template for the day trading dogs. You're going to have the automated signals for that, sending straight through to the day trades channel. And then, so that checks out for the day trades. Another thing is, if you go down to the Stargate Indicators educational course channel, you have the 2023 Stargate's must holds. That's a watch list. So you can click it and you can save as a watch list and have that. And then also the Holy Grail charts, the charts that pertain to the group call the other day, which I shared the replay. If you haven't already seen it, you go to live Q&A sessions, go to the live replay right here. You can watch it. But I shared the Holy Grail charts watch list right there, and you can save that as a watch list as well too. So that's that. Then let's see. So I set up all the new automated signals to send in back into the Discord again, because for like a day or two they were down. So the individual signals are flashing through. There may be some that have been missed. So if so, let me know. But I'm going to run through them before I leave at 4:30 a.m. today and make sure that all of them are all good. So it should be all right. But while I'm gone, if there's one that has a problem, you can let Colleen know and she'll hook it up. So that checks out for that. And then, so group session this week. I think Eric might do a little TA trading session with you guys. And then one-on-ones are going to be blocked off for me this week. But anybody who needs onboarding and stuff like that, Colleen can take you or Eric can take you and get you situated. And then also, too, if you're not in the VIP and you want to become a VIP, then get on the wait list. Right now we're closed down. But go to the website, stargate-ventures.com. Click join the waitlist, enter info here, and you'll be on the waitlist. So when we open back up, you'll be able to get on, get that white glove. We got the best looking team in the space. I mean, you go to the about page and you scroll down. I mean, come on, we got the best looking team. So definitely get plugged up with us and our community as well too. I mean, you guys are chopping it up in there today. Everybody's starting to talk now. We're getting new faces. I love to see it. We have such good vibes in there. So come join the Discord if not already in the Discord. We do have a free section. You're not going to see all these channels, but if you get that white glove and you become a VIP, you'll see everything. So that's that. And maybe during this time, go through some of the online educational programs if you're a VIP. So go to the website, go to the education and software, and start diving into those online programs. Agartha's Heat, the core fundamentals. Happy Dan will attest for that. So Agartha, go through that. That's the fundamentals course, and then everything else is basically trading from Acopolis to Olympus Pangea, Stargate Indicator Signals. It's all with trading. So definitely go through those. So that's that. Yep. And then let's go to the sector detector. So at the bottom of the screen is the sector detector. So you can see on the right side, it says file sharing, layer 2, currency, AI, big data, enterprise solutions, smart contracts, metaverse, DeFi. So you're going to want to do this because because everybody should have access to this by now. If you don't, let Colleen know, she'll get you access. But basically your chart will, when you pop up the sector detector, it won't say the names. So it won't say the names on the side. So what you're going to want to do to see the names is go to the side, go on the right side, right click right there, hover over labels, and then click indicators and financial name labels. And then click that and they'll be on the side now. So you'll be able to see them. That's the first step you're going to want to do. After you go to your invite only scripts and click Stargate Sector Detector, it'll pop up. Then you do the labels. And actually I'm going to share this whole chart template. So you can just click the link when I share the chart template into the Discord and it'll all pop up. So what is this stuff, right? So what you're going to want to use with the sector detector indicator is on the right side, you'll notice that I have the watch list. So this is the Stargate sector detector watch list. So all the tickers for the different categories like currencies, Bitcoin, XRP, XLM, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Enterprise Solutions, HBAR, Quant, XCZ, EOS, VChain, right? So all the tickers per category or sector are the ones that make up the moving average down here. So you want to use them kind of hand in hand, because if you see file sharings popping up, then you can look to the right side and be like, all right, which coins make up of this for file sharing? And you can notice that it's SIA Coins, Storage, Anchor, Arweave, and File. Now you'll be able to see, all right, well, which of those ones are kind of outperforming within that sector? And then you can make a move. So it's some cool shit right there. But so with TradingView, we're only limited. We're capped at 40 tickers. But when we create the Stargate separate software platform and data analytics platform, whole different website, we're going to be able to include hundreds of tickers to really get this pinpoint sector detector like on the money. Right now, we can only do 5 per sector. So it could be skewed a little bit, but it does work. But it's going to be even better when we create that separate software data analytics platform, which is coming this year for sure. So so you want to use the watch list, the indicator at the bottom, and then on the screen right now, all these lines, like these lines, are actually all the coins that consist of the watch list. So this will automatically populate up on the chart for you when you click the link of the template in the Discord. But you can right click on a coin in the watch list and you can do add that coin to compare, and it'll pop up on the chart like this. So I found that out the other day. It's pretty cool. And then I have the vertical buys and sells to kind of see if like the trends are playing out and like the sells are matching up with certain things as well too. Because even if a sector is starting to outperform, if we're flashing overall sell signals on Bitcoin, that could, maybe you don't take action. You really want to take action when you see a buy signal, and then you start to see a sector outperform. So that's a way to go about it. One thing about the sector detector is if you click on the settings, you'll notice the time frame says 1 day. So you always want to be on a time frame that's lower. I think it's lower, like for the chart, than what's kind of situated in the indicator. So if I'm on the daily chart for the time frame for the sector detector, I can only look at all the charts to the left, the daily, so time frame. So 12 hour, 11 hour, 9, 6, 4. If I were to go up to the 2 hour, I think it skews it. I'm going to make sure if that's correct or if it's the opposite way, but I'll let you guys know in the Discord after I push this video out. So that's a sector detector. So we could kind of match that up and be like, all right, so right now we're seeing file sharing. It's on top, but it's heading down like this as we see kind of the other sectors starting to come up. And we're seeing the other sectors come up, and which one is starting to outperform on that come up? It's this red one, which is layer 2. So then I would go kind of look on the right side. All right, what layer 2s are we looking at here? Which is the top performer? And you can do the change gain percentage and you'll be able to see what's the top performers. So scale for the layer 2 and ARB are around like 1%. So then what you can do is you can right click and kind of open up a duplicated tab. Then you can actually look up, and I'm going to delete this to be fresh. Then I would look up scale and kind of check out the chart, see if it lines up and if it makes sense to get in on this trade. And right now, scale does look like it's going to start to gear up. This is a 1 day chart. Looking at the 12 hour, the 9 hour, you're going to want to throw the Stargate signals and that whole all the indicators on. So right here, we got the signals ready to pop up. So, okay, I'm looking at the 9 hour, 6 hour, 4 hour, right? So you can go through that whole process step by step. 1 hour, flash the buy. So yeah, so that's a sector detector in a nutshell. And basically, let me go back to it. So when you see something's at the bottom, it's kind of like the RSI or the stock RSI. When you see it's below this dash green 20 line, then there's no momentum there. So as you see it come up and then cross up above the 20 line, especially that middle line that we always look at, the 50 line, then it's really gearing up. Then if you see something's above the 80 line, it's really kind of overheated. And then if you start to see it cross down below the 80 line, then it's starting to lose steam. Then you can kind of match it up with the signals and kind of see like, all right, right back here, it said buy warning. And then the buy now, as all the sectors are coming out, getting above the 20 line. So like we're entering into like a little bull run across the board, especially matching up with those signals. And that's when Bitcoin went from like, what was it? Like 23 or 22 or 20K up to 28K. So that's how you can use that. So right over here, AI and big data actually outperformed around like February 3rd to February 13th. So between February 3rd and February 13th, AI outperform the whole rest of these other sectors. So what I would do is to kind of double check that is around this time period, which coins were outperformers. And you can look and render IMX, AGIX, GRT, and Anchor. So that checks out. because if we look to our AI and big data, AGIX, GRT, render, and those were the top up here. So it checks out, so it works. There's a couple extra steps you got to do, but that's what over time we're going to automate, make it better, fine tune. But right now, we got the Stargate sector detector in its bare form, first initial kind of version. I'm excited about it. So just another tool for the tool belt. We got the Stargate sector detector, and then we got tons more coming. So that's that. Then there was the other thing was the passive income strategy. So I want to go over that right now. So we're going to go to the 2023 must holds. So if we're talking about the passive income strategy and kind of like making that kind of extra side income or investment income while at the same time being able to experience the appreciation of that, the crypto in itself, I would say everybody needs to own Songbird. Everybody needs to hold Flare ASAP. Absolutely ASAP. Arbitrum and XCN, we're going to start to look into that DeFi platform. And then let's see if there's anything else there as far as that goes. Algo, XTZ. Yeah, so those are going to be our passive income ones. So yeah, you definitely, and GRT maybe too, I'm going to look into how we can do that. But yeah, I would say at the very least, you're going to want to get Flare, you're going to want to get Arbitrum, and you're going to want to get Songbird, because those are going to be our, and if you don't have XCN, I suggest, the risk reward on that at this point is, pretty strong. So when I get back, I'm going to do videos on how you can get that passive income started and set up. But maybe while I'm gone, I'll start sending some other resources. I may already have the videos done. I just kind of have to find them. Some of you on the plane, I can find them and share them with you guys. But so I just suggest, getting those coins. If you don't already have them, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but personally myself, I snagged extra Flare, snagged extra Songbird. I got them on Bifrost, BIFROST, getting them staked, wrapped and delegated, earning the weekly rewards on top of, for Flare, the monthly airdrop. So that is solid. I think that's a solid game plan as far as getting that passive income coming in. Also Casper, you can get a good amount of uphold. But and then Arbitrum, we're going to find a way to get that going as well too. HBAR, you can get staking. So like a lot of these coins, on top of them being blue chip and being so low in price and having so much kind of appreciation potential, we can start getting that passive income going. And I think Flare is such an opportunity as far as that monthly airdrop for like 35 more months now, plus the double rewards on a weekly basis, unmatched. So I scooped up a lot of Flare. I got a lot of Flare from the airdrop going as well too. And so if you don't have Flare, you can get that on Uphold. You can get it on Uphold, I think KuCoin, Bitstamp, maybe Binance, maybe Crypto.com. So yeah, Flare. And then the app is Bifrost. I'll share that video. But yeah, so 2023 must holds. Also too, I want everybody to be downloading that Holy Grail's charts watch list and checking out the signals, the Stargate signals on them. Because what we found with that XRP and the 3-day chart is huge. So I shared it in that video earlier today, but like, this ain't no joke. So if anybody from our group sees that 3-day sell now flash into the Discord, it's set up with this chart. So that 3-day sell now, we need to start taking some action. So you let everybody know when you see that, if we don't already spot it before you. But yeah, definitely huge now, because these charts are very cleaned up. There's less false signals. So when a signal comes through, like a 3-day sell now, look, we pull up the chart and we look at this and we're like, oh man, every 3-day sell now that came in on here was a big down move. We got to take action on that. So definitely keep the whole Star Clan updated as far as any signals you see flashing through to the Discord. So that's that. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I think I wanted to cover just quickly Bitcoin. As far as Bitcoin goes, like right now, we are coiling up so tight. So we have this kind of trend line coming up. We had rejection there. We got above, we're holding that support. Let me actually hide these for now. So you can see that to be the case, right? It's the 2-day chart. If we look at the bottom indicators, we need to see this stock RSI immediately shoot back up. It needs to have a U-turn back up. If that happens, I think we're going to melt up to 31.5K or to 31.5 to 34.5K. We're going to melt up to there if we can immediately U-turn and snap back up with that stock RSI. If you see that orange line and it's going through that 50 line, then we're having a correction. So look for that to have an immediate U-turn. And how can we front run and know? By going to the smaller time frames, because the smaller time frames make up the time frame you're currently on. So if we're on the 2-day, we go down the 1-day. We've already cooled off. So I'm looking to see this start to cross up. Then the 12-hour, we've already cooled off. And I'm looking to see that cross up. And I'm looking to the left. And I'm like, well, the last correction we had kind of was like this, right? Last correction we had was like this. Then we had a little pop up in between. Then we had a little pop up in between. When we curled back down through the 50 line, that was the start of our dump. We've already curled back through the 50 line and we've already been hanging out around these areas like we did back here. And then when we decided to cross back up again on the stock RSI on the 12-hour and get through that 50 line, that's when we went on another leg. I would say, and we're crossing up now. So we're crossing up, we're getting through the 20 line, but I would say if we get through that 50 line on the 12-hour stock RSI, then we're in for the next big pump. So we're looking, the momentum kind of died out, but we didn't have a slam down like this. That's fine. That's actually extremely bullish. If we kind of had the momentum die out, we're maintaining price levels and we start to cross up and get above that 50 line, we're going to melt up. We're going to see it melt up. So look for that. Look for the TSI to maintain above the 0 line as well. So you guys know what to look for. I mean, I come on here every day. I tell you guys exactly what to look for. So you guys got it. I know you guys do. So it's only 5 days. I'll be gone. And then we got Eric and Colleen in there and watching it. So definitely any questions you guys have, you can reach out to them, but I'll be in the Discord too. So that's what I'm watching. I mean, like, we're going to see a move in the next 24 to 48 hours for sure. So I think that's it. So I covered everything there. If there's any questions anybody has in the meantime, I'll answer it. I'm going to push this out to YouTube to get this to you guys ASAP. So if there's any remaining questions, I can answer it before I leave. So that's going to be it, guys. Until then, I'll see you next time.